happened. I think we had started drinking a little bit because they had hooch. Got to drink a little bit, had a little hooch. In his cell, because he had a cell by himself, got to use the bathroom. And we started using the bathroom. We just came up behind me and just grabbed me. And
you know what your girl's out there doing when y'all YNs go to prison? You think that girl gonna stay down for you? No. She down there getting clapped by the next nigga. Hey, what it do, my mafia? It's your boy. AyeeMont. Look, y'all, it's March. It's getting warm outside. The block spinners and the shooters is back outside. So if you know they shooting at your local corner store, go up the street around the corner and go to that corner store right there. You know what I'm saying? But look, in today's video, we got YNs are turning into prison wives. For all you YNs that's like shooting on the street, my God, them people that did a lot of time, them lifers, they ain't, but look, they ain't never coming home, so they gotta get on boys. You feel me? They gotta get on boys. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying. It ain't no girl bonds around, so they get on boys. But look, this should be a message for all you YNs to stay out the street, bro. And even if you're not even a YN, bro, and you just doing dirt, stay out the streets, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into this video.
I talked a little bit about as much as I could, but again, because how he caught me off guard, coming behind me, and he was a bigger guy, just...
Damn, that's
your
sad.
Homie come home, the dude you talking about you want to be with, you better make sure you put him under investigation. Cause a lot of your men and the dudes you're in love with, it was going hard with boys in prison.
Now this video may make some people
How did
feel
it even
a little
happen,
bit
though?
uncomfortable, but I just want to let you guys know before we get started is that my intent with this video is to show you guys the
Spread
side
awareness
of the prison life, the jail life that is not being talked about in rap songs. It's
Facts.
not being glorified when somebody comes home from prison
Facts.
in the hood. You know, people like to see people come from prison, but they don't really tell all the stories of what's going on in.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You can always tell when a bluffing over the jail, bro, or like bluffing in prison and shit, bro, because look, he only gonna always, like, why every time somebody come home they talk about how hard they was going? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to, you know what I'm saying, get in a little bit of fights. I ain't never lose a fight. But if everybody say they never lost a fight, so where the losers at? Where the people that was losing? Where was the people that was on boys? Where was all the other stuff at? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they on boys in the state, but I know in the feds, you know what I'm saying, I have a couple friends that went to the federal system. You know what I'm saying? They would tell me that, yeah, be on boys out there.
Inside prison, leaving the youth to think, okay, going to prison is the goal. You know, you get respect in the street. See, the YNs of back in the day are ONs of today.
Yeah.
Old niggas.
Yeah,
old
facts,
niggas of
facts.
today. And now they're telling their story. See, it's always been cool to hear your favorite rapper talk about committing crimes and doing jail time and not snitching and all this stuff. Like, it feels cool, you know, when you rapping those lyrics. You even start to think to yourself, yo, I could live this life. Or even seeing your hood homeboy from your hometown talk his ish, but he never got out of his hometown. But he got respect in the hometown. It even seems cool
People
when
be
you
chasing
see
local
all
clout.
the ladies that be around these dudes that commit all these crimes and stuff. Like, the ladies be acting like they like that stuff. Like, if you listen to some of Miss Mulatto's songs and some of Sexy Red songs and stuff, like, they always
they always talking about they like a hood. They like, that's what I'm saying. This generation has killed a lot of the way of people thinking. Like, it killed a lot. Like, back in the day, they used to want some electricians, plumbers. You know what I'm saying? You a plumber now, they don't want you. I always say a girl going like hood until she turned about 23, 24 years old. Then she gonna realize that she fucked up her whole life trying to chase one of them.
Talking about a nigga, you know, holding the Glock, doing this, all this illegal
My
stuff.
fault,
It
street
makes it
nigga,
feel
not hood
kinda
niggas.
cool. But they never
You can
tell
be hood and not street.
this side of the story of what jail can really do to you. Listen to this guy's story of being too nice in jail.
I'll take this again. I'm not gonna have you reenact the whole thing, but as far as you want to take it, the day of this happening,
The first time?
Damn.
What can you walk us through as far as
This is
what
so
happened?
traumatizing
Like,
for him.
how did you not see it coming? If you don't mind me asking.
Damn.
Because we were just kind of like...
What? Okay, so
I know the question.
He's just trying to. It's
because
traumatic
again,
for him.
I had already been hanging out with him most of the day in, day out, sitting in the cell, talking, rapping. I think we had started drinking a little bit because they had hooch.
The hooch.
So,
Yeah, hooch, yeah.
Yeah, so we got to drink a little bit, had a little hooch. In his cell, because he had a cell by himself, got to use the bathroom. And once I started using the bathroom, we just came up behind me and just grabbed me. And
Damn. So basically what he's saying, chat, is that he was hanging with this dude. The dude was grooming him the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But the thing where he went wrong, he used the bathroom in another cell, bro. I don't think that you can. I've never been to prison. I'm never going. I'm not going to jail. But I just know when something's not right, and that don't even seem right. You feel me though, chat? Like that don't even seem right.
Put me on the bed and.
So let me ask. Yeah, because he's like you say, he was a country bunker type dude. Are you physically trying to fight this out? Because again, you're 21 years old. You're 150.
About as much as I could, be honest with you. It ain't like I just say, oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, like, who wouldn't try to fight that off?
Tussle a little bit about as much as I could, but again, because how he caught me off guard, coming behind me, and he was a bigger guy, just...
So, mind you, and this is all hindsight now, he'd been plotting this, or at least let's say he didn't plot it, but he'd been testing you, and then he got you to this point. Do you feel at the moment that, like, what do you feel was going through his head? Like, oh, I've been waiting to do this, or this is just in the moment. This is just what it is, man. Like, do you go through? Because mind you, we're gonna
can
get
see
to
it all on his face, chat.
Probably trying to get commission to do some harm back to this man.
You know,
but do you feel like he was like, this man? I let. Do you feel guilt? Be like, man, I led this dude into this situation to make this happen. Do you feel like any of that was your fault, or you feel like, man, he just really took advantage, and I need to do some harm to this man?
I felt like he took advantage all the way up until I need to do some harm, because after everything was over with, I just kind of wanted to everything just be over with. And then I was hoping he didn't tell nobody.
Damn.
I was hoping nothing ever came out of it.
Damn.
I just stopped hanging around him, but I don't.
So, like, how does nobody not hear that shit, though, chat? Like, ain't the cells, like, right next to each other? Like, for all my people that's been in jail, like, how does a group of niggas not hear what's going on? Like, you feel me? Like, what they think, they just in there fighting?
Really know how everybody started finding out, but I think the only other way was he could have said, oh yeah, I fucked him.
Damn.
And it was always, how you say, my story against his story. So because it was my story against his story, the only way everybody felt like it was able to be settled was
if he do harm.
Got to do something to him.
Yeah.
So it was either you do something to him,
or other niggas gonna try you. Yeah.
People always used to ask me, like, yo, bro, like, why you don't never get busy in the streets? Like, why you not trying to be with us in the streets? I used to always tell them, like, bro, the street life usually ends in the casket or in prison.
Facts.
And I love women. And ain't no women in prison.
Chat, I've always said this. Y'all know I can vouch for this statement. If you even touched a little bit of buns before, you don't want to go to prison. It ain't no girls in there. You got the CO, but shit, that's like a needle in a haystack. You know what I'm saying? There's no woman in prison, bro. Why would you want to be locked up for the rest of your life, or 10 years, 5 years, even 1 year, even 6 months with a bunch of men? You locked up with NWA, niggas with attitudes.
Prison. So why am I sitting here playing those games when I could just figure out life? And if I fail in life, the worst thing that's going to happen is I have bad credit.
Facts.
Or women don't want me because I'm broke. and
Literally.
I'm fat.
Still
But
got
at
your
least I
freedom.
don't have to worry about being around a whole bunch of tough guys that are killers. So like I said, the street life usually leads to two places, either the grave or jail. One place, you don't get any do-overs or a second chance at life. The other place, you get a second chance at life,
Third,
possibly,
fourth, fifth, and sixth.
but you don't get a second chance at your booty. I don't see how y'all leave the free world with all of these beautiful women just to go to jail or prison and to fight a man off your ass every day.
I'm gonna let a lot of you women know you better put some of your men under investigation when they come out the joint. Cause when I was in there, I only can speak for my city. Other city, we know what they do, like playing like DC and all them places. They go hard with the boys. Now when you're home,
Why they always say DC niggas on boys? Like, everybody I know that, like, I got some friends in Florida that did time at Feds. They always say DC niggas on boys. Like, they always say that, bro. They always say that, bro. Like, you never hear, like, I'm pretty sure other niggas in there on boys, but they always say specifically DC niggas are on boys, bro. And I don't get it. Because I'm from the DMV. I ain't from DC. I'm from PG County, Maryland. But if you from PG County, I'm pretty sure you rolling with the DC car in prison. But what's that? What's this about?
when you come home, the dude you talking about you want to be with, you better make sure you put him under investigation. Cause a lot of your men and the dudes you're in love with, they was going hard with boys in prison.
Dang.
You know, they had a lot of fun with them, and they had a lot of fun with them. So you
Damn.
gotta be careful and mindful. Do you want to put yourself in that situation without putting some of these guys under investigation?
That's crazy.
One thing about these streets in their neighborhood, they speak a lot. And a lot of guys was in joint with each other. They know which one was in there messing with boys. So be careful, lady. Make sure you investigate your man when it come down with his sexual orientation when he was inside them prison walls. Peace out.
Wow.
See, a lot of these YNs
That's
nowadays,
crazy.
they ain't got no muscle on their body. They really don't know how to fight. They get access to a gun and a shiesty mask and just think they run the streets now. If I
Facts.
take the gun away from you and send you to prison, now you're 145 pounds in a cell.
Use 145 pounds with nothing but a perk lean in Bar's body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for the first, let's say 30 to 60, that you gonna be off withdrawals. You gonna have withdrawals already for all them, you know what I'm saying, drugs you was taking. You get what I'm saying? So now, not only that, use 140, no muscle, straight bones, and shit. What's stopping a nigga that's 260 pounds from coming and taking you? What's stopping it? Like, real shit. What is going to stop a that's 260 pounds from coming up there and taking you? You better be pushing that knife or that lock in the sock. Shit.
With a man that's been doing burpees and push-ups for the last 5 years.
Facts.
Ready for some fresh meat to walk through them cell doors. But I know there's probably some dudes that's watching this video right now who's like, nah, man, if I go to prison, that shit ain't never gonna happen to me. I ain't gotta worry about
Everybody
stuff like
say that.
All right.
Everybody
Well,
say
listen
that.
to this.
Someone who I'd been incarcerated with had been manipulated into changing his sexual orientation. It happened in the way you would least expect it. I was out in the dorm playing poker, and boom, the doors pop, and a new guy walks in. Now, in this particular dorm, there was a ritual. Some guy, when a new guy walked in, would scream out, "Hey, that's the guy who stole my lawnmower." This guy had already had
What
the
does that
deer in the
mean?
headlights, "I can't believe I'm in here" type look on him, but as soon as he heard that, all bravado went out the window. 20 seconds after coming in the dorm, the sharks are already on him, and what they're doing to him now is what I like to call soft extortion. Soft extortion is where you befriend them, try to rizz them up, and then see what you can get.
Yep. Y'all better off in PC. You better off in PC than this shit, bro. Like, it's hounding you like you was an item. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they trying to raise you up. A man is trying to raise you up, bro. Just go to PC, bro. Just take your bags. Soon as they, would have turned around. Yep. CO, send me the PC. Send me the PC. It's better than getting your booty
For
taken.
instance, hey man, will you spray this while we smoke? Hey man, can I borrow a soup? Etc., etc. And when I say this poor guy
shit.
didn't stand a chance, I mean, man, he was cooked. Now, before I get a comment like, Drake, why didn't you help him? You can't help these guys. Your life
Yeah.
depends on it. Now, with
Facts.
that being said, if I'd known this guy from a previous encounter or maybe out in the world, I'd have put him up on game, but I didn't. So as the days and weeks progressed, this guy evolved from do boy to sex boy. Now, I'm not going to say he deserved it, but I'm not going to lie and say he didn't, because what he did to accelerate this progression was completely on him. So one day, this man sits down at the poker table, and they're like, "You know how to play?" He's like, "Yeah, I need credit." You see, when you're incarcerated, you're bored to death. There's not much to do. You can
Damn.
either gamble, join a gang, or engage in homosexual activity.
The
I chose I'm at the poker table, I'm gambling, and I remember it like yesterday. I mean, I was getting popped that day. I mean, my skull was getting pushed back to the white meat. So this man sits down and he gets like 20 bucks in credit, and they're like, yeah, when are you gonna hit? He's like, oh man, my money coming Friday, my girlfriend to shoot it to me. It wasn't an entire hour later that this man is completely out of money. They ate him up out there. I mean, he didn't know how to play at all. He goes, that's fine, give me another 20. Like, okay, so now this dude's at 40.
So now he down
This dude's
40.
playing all day and gets down 200. Now, 9 out of 10 times when this happens, the guy will usually check out of the dorm, but I don't think this guy was seasoned enough to even know that was a thing. I mean, he was green. Now, the store day where he promised to pay the money, I done came and went like twice. And the particular affiliation that was running the poker table pushes up on him in his cell. They push up on him, they're like, hey, my boy, da-da-da, like, you're gonna pay us. And he's like, oh, man, my girl broke bad on me, whoop-de-whoop. And they're like,
your girl not gonna come save you. You know what your girl's out there doing when y'all YNs go to prison? You think that girl gonna stay down for you? No. She down there getting clapped by the next nigga. Yes, she is, because why would she stay and wait 10 years for you when it's just more dudes out here? Why? Niggas be like, yeah, shawty don't stay down. You ain't give her a reason to. If you wanted her to stay down, you wouldn't have went to jail.
like, what's that got to do with us? Before they beat him up pretty good, they tried to see exactly how far he would go. So they had this man washing their underwear, cooking food for him, shaving off his eyebrows. I mean, they had him doing everything. This is the part of the story where the sexual reality begins to start. This man got broomsticks pretty good. And if you don't know what broomstick is, use your imagination. You're putting a broom where it's not supposed to go. They were really being gentle with him because they didn't break it off inside of him, but that's where the door starts to open for the other activities. So within a month and a half, this guy goes from a normal guy to using the coloring off M&Ms for eyeshadow. Tying up his shirt to appear that he had breasts. So there's about a million things he could have done differently to prevent this from happening, but I guess the top few
should have checked in.
Don't gamble and say no.
And don't go to jail.
Imprisoned for 7 years of my life.
Wait, it says G-Man says 90% of men who've been to prison are DL.
From the age of 20 till 27. One day, go through the pictures and put a name with them, and it was kind of bad. The total of people. And these are the guys that come home to their wives and their families. No, I never messed around. I didn't play that. This picture here is a picture of Duro. Just believe it or not, I just ran into him a couple weeks ago. He was with his wife and kids, so.
Get the fuck out of here. So you dudes be going down there and having fun. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with me. You having fun. Then coming home and changing back like nothing ever happened. Like you ain't just go down there and was on boys. You come home, get back on girls. So if you go to prison, you on boys, come back home and come on girls. I know you got some undercover boys still.
That goes to show your DL lifestyles. This is Willis. I don't know why I was attracted to guys doing life. I guess the one that really stands out to me or is really a memory to me is a young man named Kevin.
What?
We were together 2 years.
Stop.
He's doing...
Listen, I know this was hard to watch, Paul.
Stop.
But this is reality in prison, and I know it's not everybody that's partaking in this, but this is an activity that's actually going on in prisons. So when people are rapping about, like my prison sentences, and I ain't tell, and I don't care,
Hey, some of them be real though. They be telling the truth. They be telling the truth because they be telling the truth. They be saying feds was a cakewalk. Some that I know they be in the feds on their phone. They be feet kicked up, lasagnas, all types of food, pizzas, fucking Charlies. They be having everything.
Go back, nigga. You got a boyfriend or something?
Nah,
facts.
facts.
Go back for? Why are you talking about going to prison like that's the Holiday Inn? Don't get me wrong. Some things in the free world just got to be done. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like certain lines just shouldn't be crossed, and whatever happens. But if you have an option in life to do better, if you have choices in life to do better, I open up yourself to a possibility of going into a casket or possibly going to Booty Warrior Camp. Because think about it. What is that stuff even for? What? A street code to impress other guys in the streets? Newsflash. Most dudes that live that life get snaked by the dudes that they trust in the street.
They homies is out here ratting on them or they backdooring them. Simple. And when you go to prison, guess what? They hunching up on your girl. They is clapping on your girl. So where's the loyalty? You think about it. You just did this for this block right here. One, you don't own it. Two, you just did this for this block, and you go off, and now your homeboy, your right-hand man, and your girl is now an item. And you just in there looking stupid. Shit.
So don't end up on a shirt, and don't end up in Booty Warrior prison. Because as tough as you may be, there's a brolic, burly motherfucker walking around in prison just like this, waiting for a little nigga to walk through them doors, thinking he tough. You know what I mean? And
y'all better start checking in the PC.
Benching however much you weigh for the last 10 years.
Facts.
Just practicing on how to, you know what I mean, manhandle another man. And you about to walk in thinking you tough. There's a whole football team of dudes waiting for you to walk through. You could be tough out here.
But you ain't tough behind them bars.
Thinking they tough and find out how tough they really are when they meet.
That's what I'm saying. You can't be tough if you dead or behind or in jail.
Billy Badass. But don't take it for me. Take it for somebody that actually went to prison.
Y'all be running around, acting tough, playing these robot games, man. This world is not Call of Duty. Once you gone, that's it. Ain't no dropping back out the sky. Ain't no starting over, man. Choose your next move wisely, man. You hear what I said? I said choose your next move wisely. Stop thinking this world is Call of Duty. Because once you gone, ain't no another life gonna drop out of the sky. Everybody tough, everybody hard, everybody solid, stiff around the chin, tough around the shoulders. Man, chill out, sit down somewhere. It's okay to be friendly, man.
It is.
I told you, it's okay to be friendly.
It is.
Stop thinking you bad, man. Michael been gone for years, man. You not Michael Jackson bad. You not Michael Jordan bad. You not Kobe Bryant bad, man. You need to chill.
Most of the real killers are really friendly, though.
Man. Stay out the way. Everybody,
they're really cool.
Easy on you. So while you walk around here thinking everybody want to do this, they want to do this. It's okay to be friendly. It's okay to hold the door open if another man coming, man.
Yeah, facts.
You ain't gotta mug everybody you see. Free game, man. Stay out the way, man. Please.
Life is for the living, and it's not to be behind bars.
Hey, look, y'all. For all you YNs that's out there, man, take this and really watch it, bro. If you on them other side of that wall or in that casket, you can't do nothing, bro. You can't do nothing. Now your family crying. They don't know what you going through. And it ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. But sit and do your time or think about what you did in the afterlife, man. But look, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We on the road to 50K, and we out.